I try and stick to a structure and keep the boys to a structure. But half the time when Antoine gets the ball, no one knows what he's going to do, and he seems to create space for everyone else. The head on the shoulders, it's amazing to see from a young guy. It's quite scary actually to see how far he can go in this game. For us, and also what I see in the Six Nations, he just brings a lot of X factor. He's able to create something from nothing, and I think that's his point of difference when it comes to all the other nines running around. That he's abrasive, he's physical, but he also just likes to grab the ball and create something from it.
You've played alongside some of the best nines in the world. You've played against some of the best nines in the world. Where do you rate him?
I think he's the best nine in the world at the moment. From what I've seen in the last 2 or 3 years, I'd say he's the best. Aaron Smith's definitely up there as well. I think Aaron, if not, he's probably the best distributor in the game. Antoine just brings that little bit extra. He's physical, he's got the vision, but he also just so composed for a young kid.
One lapse in concentration against a player of his quality, and he has a piece of magic, and he's after putting someone through a hole, or he's a half break mid, and it takes a lot actually for a team to negate someone that's that dangerous. And you're always kind of thinking about him. Like, we had lads going around the training pretending to be him, and we were trying to attack him at the breakdown and stuff. But like, that's how much focus teams are putting on a player of his quality, and it opens up for other people then around him. It opens up for teams in different areas. When you have someone that's such a dangerous player, especially around the 9 position. Now that he's after reminding me of how cool a customer he is. He's actually never flustered, and most nines get rattled if they're under a bit of pressure. They start pitching and moaning at the ref and don't like getting hit a little bit late or anything like that. But he never does any of that.
He just gets on with it, doesn't he? Like, I think on Sunday watching him, France had the ball on the back foot and he just box kicked it straight away. He didn't wait to set up one of those long ruck chains or whatever. He just did it because he was comfortable with his skill set, and his skill set's so well rounded. He just sees the whole picture from 9, when normally you think your 9's got your heads in the ruck, but he's seeing space, 2, 3, 4 channels outside him, and he's playing at another level now at the moment, I have to say.
I play with him, and half the time I don't know what he's going to do. I try and stick to a structure and keep the boys to a structure, but half the time when Antoine gets the ball, no one knows what he's going to do, and he seems to create space for everyone else. It's something that a lot of us foreigners need to get used to try and adapt to the French flair, but it works for us, and it's definitely working for him on the international stage.
Is he a big talker in training and in the games, or does you just have to react? Yeah,
he definitely takes control. He speaks when he needs to speak, but not overly vocal. When I first arrived at Toulouse, he just come off a big ACL injury, and as soon as he got on the park, he just, from what I've heard, that he just took off where he left off. He could have a blinder in the weekend, and he'll be the first one out there practicing his box kicks, doing his weights, and he's just the head on the shoulders. It's amazing to see from a young guy. It's quite scary actually to see how far he can go in this game.
You've been watching the House of Rugby Season 3 on Joe.